My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with IRS. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My YouTubes are very short. They're sweet and to the point. I just want to give you a sense of what the right thing to do is. I've worked thousands and thousands of cases. I don't know, maybe 10,000 cases since 1973. And today I want to talk to you about pennies on a dollar. That's all I hear, pennies on a dollar. Pay phone rings, can I settle my debt for pennies on a dollar, pennies on a dollar? Now, the answer is yes, you can settle your debt for pennies on a dollar, but you just don't call a firm and say, I want my debt settled for pennies on a dollar. There's a very specific qualifying tool that IRS has called the PreQualifier Tool. You're never to give your money to a tax resolution firm at all unless they can tell you why IRS is going to accept your offer. IRS is very picky on offers in compromise. They're held to a letter of law because they're a matter of public information once accepted. Last year, IRS accepted 18,000 offers in compromise for pennies on a dollar because they met the criteria. So there's two things that IRS is really looking for on that form. The first is the liquidation value of everything you have. So IRS wants to know if you were to liquidate everything you had and you came up with a figure, does that figure exceed the tax? So if you sold everything you had, let's say you had a home, a little pension, and that came out to $100,000 and you owe $80,000, IRS is not going to accept your offer because you have the money to pay the tax. It's for people who don't have the money to pay the tax. The other thing they look at is income. They look at your income to expense ratio. IRS has a national standard program of expenses. If you look on their website, you'll find them that there's these national expenses and standards in every city or borough or county in the United States. IRS says you got to be living within this amount of money, and if you are, then that's something we'll take a look at. So before you go rushing off to go ahead and say, I want my case settled, here's a bunch of money to do that, speak to a person who's worked the offer, has experience with the offer, and can walk through the pre-qualifier tool with you to come up with a number IRS will accept. It's not an emotional thing. It's not something you hope for. It's just not an imaginary number. There's a very specific formula that IRS will use to go ahead and accept your offer. Thank you. You have questions, you know where to get me, and I love my M&M man, don't you?